Good afternoon and welcome to another demo of DocuSign. In this case we're going to do an HR example. So this would be a very common use for DocuSign, new hire onboarding process. We have a new hire, there's a lot of paperwork that needs to be completed, many documents need to be signed. So instead of faxing or having the person come in to wet sign the documents, maybe the person's out of state that we've made an offer to, we're going to electronically do one transaction, send them all the documents, have them sign all the documents, and have them return to HR, and they also get their electronic copy as well via email. So here we go. So in this case we're going to send multiple documents, so in DocuSign they call that an envelope. And like we said before, we can stuff the envelope with as many documents as that we need to sign, and it only counts as one transaction. We're also going to use the templating feature because HR documents generally, like these documents, for example, a federal W-2 and a state of Michigan W-2, generally speaking are not going to change within the year. We set them up, we put the fields and the signature lines in, we load them up as templates, and we use them over and over and over again in the given year. So I'm going to send the new hire these two documents. Add selected. Both of those documents automatically come up. And what also comes with the documents, because it's a template, are all the routing rules, such as, who does it go to, when it comes back, who will it eventually get a CC copy to. So it's automatically set up, and it's just asking for the new employee name, very simply, and it's already got the routing in there, so it's going to go back to Edna White. So I just put in our new hire in here. So there's our Peter Scorpentino. He needs to sign these documents. Now one thing that is slightly different with this one is because these documents have Social Security information in them, we want to be a little bit more cautious with them. We want to validate that Peter Scorpentino is Peter Scorpentino. We've talked to him on the phone, we've met him in person, and what we've done is we've pre-shared a key. So over here, for authentication purposes, we told Peter Scorpentino on the phone or through some other method that when you get your electronic document package from HR, you're going to use, let's say, the last 4 digits of your Social Security. So we're going to pretend his Social Security is 4 zeros. And you'll see that later in the demo how that's used. Everything is kept the same. We don't change any of the options, although we could. All the information is pre-populated. We just fire away. Okay, so these are our two documents. So there's the federal W-4 that's over here, and then below it down here after that document is the second document, or third or fourth or fifth document, and all of our fields have been pre-populated because this was a template. So you can see all the fields are on here, and you can see there's where he'll sign, and the date will automatically be signed. So these are all ready to go. They're all pre-configured and pre-set up. So we just send, and we're done. Okay, so now we're going to switch hats, and we're going to go in as Peter Scorpentino. So Peter Scorpentino is over here at Starbucks, and he just got his new hire packet from CMH. So he clicks on it right here, and it says you've got documents to sign. So we're going to review the documents. Now this is the code that we were talking about. Because of the sensitive nature of these documents, we want to make sure Peter Scorpentino and only Peter Scorpentino is the person that is actually signing these documents. It's not his estranged wife or something like that. So only he would know the code, the last 4 digits, and he'll validate. That validates him, and then now he's on to the signing process. Same as before. Hit the continue. Here's your nice little document. You can read your document, you can print your document, you can expand it, you do anything you want with it. Here's start. So basically you sign here, and it automatically applies your signature, so you adopt and sign. Now we're on to the second document. Now in this second document, just to show you an example, I didn't do the whole form, you of course can actually have them fill out the form online as part of the signature process. And then say next, and sign. They've signed the document. So now they've completed both the state of Michigan and the federal W-2s. Again, they get invited to join, but they do not have to. And that's it. He's completed the document signing process. Goes into his email and then he sees that it's completed. And now it says your documents have been completed. He can go in and now he has a copy through this link to review those documents. So here's Peter Scorpentino. He's looking at all of his signed paperwork. It's all stamped. And if he chooses, he can download it. Here's that combined PDF that we talked about. And again, at the very bottom of the combined PDF is the important part, the certificate. This is what makes an electronic signature and binds the document. This document is protected, it's tamper resistant, and it's encrypted. Here's a unique envelope ID for this transaction, and here's every single thing that happened to it, by whom and when and where. So it shows when it was created, who created it, when it was viewed, when it was signed. It actually shows the IP address, so I can track down what Starbucks he was on through his internet service provider. It shows also in the route that it was copied to Edna White in the Human Resources Department, and the document was not tampered with or in any way modified during this entire process through the hash marking and encryption. That's basically it for doing a packet for Human Resources.